representing this cause. I've been asked by the Dogwood Initiative to speak to you about the injustice that has been brought against us by some government officials and big business. My name is Joseph Ford from the great city of Vancouver, beautiful British Columbia, one of the wealthiest cities in the world, where people are allowed to be homeless and freeze to death in the streets. How many of you have heard about free energy? There have been many great inventors, such as Stanley Myers, Tesla, and many others. Every vehicle and building could be operating with a hydrogen generator, for example, allowing for clean way of living, free from pollution. You don't know about these because if they were to come into use, they would put the oil companies out of business. The concept of the internal combustion engine has been obsolete for over 50 years, but because of oil cartels and corrupt government regulation, we and the rest of the world have been forced to use gasoline for over 100 years. Big business is primarily responsible for destroying the water we drink, the air we breathe, and the food we eat. They have no cure for the world they destroy, only the money they make in the process. How many oil spills can we endure? Millions and millions of gallons of oil are now destroying the ocean and the many forms of life it supports. Among these are plankton, which supplies 60-90% of the Earth's oxygen. Supports the entire marine ecosystem, which forms the basis of our planet's food supply, but the plankton is dying. These people broker toxic waste all over the world. They basically control the legislation and, in fact, control the law. The law says no company can be fined over $25,000 per day. For companies making $10 million a day by dumping lethal toxic waste in the ocean, is only good business to continue doing this. They influence the media so that they control our minds. They made it a crime to speak out for ourselves, and if we do so, we're called conspiracy nuts or radical environmentalists. We're angry because we're all being chemically and genetically damaged and don't even realize it. Unfortunately, this will affect our children. We go to work each day, and right under our noses we see our cars and the car in front of us spewing noxious and poisonous gases. They are all accumulative poisons. These poisons kill us slowly, even when we don't see no effect. How many of us would have believed if we were told 20 years ago, on a certain day, we wouldn't be able to see 50 feet in front of us, and that we wouldn't be able to take a deep breath of air because there's a mass of poisonous gases, that we wouldn't be able to drink from our faucets, that we would have to buy bottles of water. The most common and God-given rights have been taken away from us. Unfortunately, the reality of our lives is so grim, no one wants to hear it. What can we do? I think we need a responsible body of people that can actually represent us rather than big business. We can end homelessness. We can end people dying in the streets. We can end people freezing to death here in Vancouver. The elderly and disabled standing in long food lines is appalling. We can end the destruction of the air, water, and Mother Earth. We can end the use of fossil fuels. We can power every vehicle, home, and building with free energy. Free energy means no more fuel bills, no more hydro bills, no more heating bills. We can be leaders on the planet. In golden age technologies and human rights, we can have equal rights for nature, the right to exist. I believe it is against the law to do intentional harm to people and cause pain and death and suffering for profit. At the same time, selling out Canadians' resources to other countries is treason. Apparently, the laws that we have to protect us are not being enforced. Election laws are just a small example. Therefore, I'm asking that this board make the only sound decision and protect the people of Canada and the earth. Please do not allow this injustice to continue. Be the responsible body of people that makes the right decision, makes the right choice. Thank you for your time.